All right. Welcome everyone to Vault Companions. This is episode 2 of Hades Coda. We're going to be playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, 2014 edition. I am Patrick. I will be your game master. My pronouns are he, him, and I will throw it over to Chris.
Hello, everyone. My name is Chris, and I will be playing your resident fast boy Hermes for these preceding evenings. Pronouns he, him, and my pronouns are also he, him. Passing off to Lina.
Hello, I'm Lina, pronouns she, her. I will be playing Achilles, pronouns he, him. You can find me on the internet at Lina Fisser, and I'm going to bounce it on over to Natalie.
Hi, everybody. My name is Natalie, she, they, otherwise known as Ghost Candle in most places on the internet, and I am playing Nike, she, her, who is a fighter. And I'll pass it over to Derryk.
Hello, everybody. I'm Derryk. I use they, ze, and he pronouns. I'll be playing Hades, who uses he and they pronouns. You can find me out on the interwebs as Derryk does RP. Usually I spell it. I'm not going to this time. He's a monk druid now. And I'm gonna pass it on over to Kai.
Hi everybody, I'm Kai. I use he, they, and she pronouns. You can find me everywhere as Estelle Van Ladris, but tonight I am back playing Patroclus, who uses he, him pronouns, and Patroclus is a bard. He's just a bard. He's just a guy. And I'm gonna bounce it on up to Patrick.
All right. We have a wonderful cast assembled for you, and they're incredible to see perform. So I want any opportunity for you to tip them available to you. We have a tip jar. And there are rewards for the tip jar. $3 will get you a Cyclops jerky, which is advantage. $5 will get you a Nail of Talos, which is a D6 of inspiration. $15 will get you a Life Essence, a Revivify. Go visit our Ko-Fi at ko-fi.com/vaultcompanions. Give everyone a little bit of love. And I'm going to bounce it over to Kai.
Hello! Hades Coda is set in a time of violence, war, and imperialistic rule. Please enjoy responsibly. Content warnings for this episode may include fantasy violence, monsters and monstrosity, body horror, religious iconography, death of loved ones, and war. We encourage you to step away if at any point in time this content becomes not enjoyable for you. We are keeping each other safe here at the table, and we want you to enjoy safely too. Use !CW in chat to review our content warnings at any time. With that, I'm going to turn on over to Patrick.
Now, we had some things happen last week. Prometheus, the Titan, bound to rocks, forever eviscerated by the eagle sent on him by mighty Zeus, was able to escape his punishment, to let the gods assembled in Tartarus know that there is a chance, a brief window of opportunity with which to escape their ever-dwindling fate. Will these heroes and gods make their way to the escape, or will they be forever locked away, bound beneath the earth? You all had an incredible fight last week. I do want to, at the top of the order, say Flynn donated or spent channel points to get a redeem for a reroll. So that is on the table for someone when they need it. And we'll roll in. You all stepped out of the River Styx to see your familiar sight. Skelemunkus the Younger standing over you. Well, you're back already, so I take it things didn't go well.
Don't.
Achilles, making really, upsetting little hiccuping noises because he just saw Patroclus get killed real bad, and it has not sunk in yet with him that this is, he knows it's a do-over thing, but actually seeing it, he has not processed this information yet. But Patroclus has steadied him for the most part, and he is coming out of it.
And part of that steadying is just Patroclus petting his hand down Achilles' face. And as he does, everyone else can see, and Achilles probably can't, the solid form of this shade just finding its way back after being temporarily disappeared, as is wont to happen to shades in Elysium when they get up to too much fun. So this isn't scary for him as it has been for Achilles. And he is happy to steady.
Well, I mean, that was rough, but, I mean, brush yourselves off, give it a good do-over. Unless, you want to stick around and, kill me real quick. We could do that. If that's on the table.
You know, as I did end of last week, I punch him.
You punch him and he entirely shatters into small bone fragments, immediately turning to dust to come back in a time. But you are standing back at the River Styx as it submerges underneath the temple of Hades. And you are just left with the echoing of the rushing water around you.
Is this where all the weapons are, or
no?
Is that
this
on the
is
other
just
side?
the hallway. This is on the other. That's
Okay.
on the other side.
Okay.
We have to swim through the river to get to that.
Shall we then?
Round two, anybody?
Achilles like blinks, like he has realized again that there are people around that can witness this, and the first person that's not Patroclus that he looks at is Hades, and he looks embarrassed, maybe even a little bit ashamed to be so wrecked in front of his boss, his guy.
You see, there is not a drop of pity or disappointment, because what you are experiencing and what you are doing is a show of love. And he just puts a hand on your shoulder.
Jumps a little, just a little. It seems to be really grounding, though. I've forgotten myself over these long years.
Have you? Your emotions are all yourself. All of them.
Wisely said. And then he looks at everybody else and back to Patroclus. Shall we go again?
Patroclus is looking down after what Hades said. His eyes go to the under earth, thinking of Achilles' emotions, and sometimes where they end us.
But Achilles, being Achilles, doesn't pick up on that. He just thinks that was upsetting, and Patroclus is upset. So he gives him a little nudge with his arm. You with me?
Of course I am.
No. I think getting through this is the only way to find my wife. So. And Hades will be the first one to dive in to go through.
Hades, always a stoic figure, you see just walks straight into the waters. They engulf him and he vanishes. Actually, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Do I have to?
Not again. Wait a minute.
Every time. Oh,
Sing,
boy.
help me. No! That's a 6.
You have had no need to ever travel by way of the Styx. I mean, there was the occasion with Zagreus was a bit rebellious, and you found yourself emerging from the Styx to your disappointment. But this is the first time where you are like forcing yourself into the waters again and again and again. And there's just this moment where you kind of just feel that detachment of the Lord of the Underworld scraping his way through his own realm in order to get anywhere. Disadvantage. Hey, I'm going to tell you flat out, the DC
That's
is actually
fine.
only 10. But if you roll a 6, there's nothing I can do about it.
That is fine.
Yep. Hey, I survived.
We technically have a reroll on the table if
It's
everyone
true.
allows it.
I'm with that.
That's fair.
I
I'm
will
with
only
that.
use it is if everybody else is okay with me using it.
Go off, King.
Nike
don't
gives you
fail.
her blessing.
Please don't fail.
No, Sing is in timeout right now. I'm not using her.
How dare you speak ill of my baby girl?
You need to leave.
That's so much better. A 14.
Yes, you absolutely, you feel that disappointment in yourself, but you are a god, and not only that, you are lord of this domain, and you like that resolve just like hardens in your chest, and you push forward and kind of resolve yourself into, yes, Hades, lord of the underworld, and you are fine.
Whoever has done this to my domain will answer to my questions.
It's the Romans.
Who's next?
If the gods aren't going, then Mr. Captain the Guard here will squeeze Patroclus's hand and take a step towards the water and see if he follows.
Oh yeah. Every step is just there's an echo essentially. Every step Achilles takes. Shortly thereafter, there is a step from Patroclus. Without question, even if his heart wishes to stay here, his heart is walking into the river, so he must go.
In that synchronistic movement, you feel your feet dip into the waters that are strangely neither cold nor warm. They have a void to them, and I'm going to ask the two of you to make Constitution saves.
You guys got
Only
this.
a 10. Only a 10.
You got this.
Oh,
Again?
14 with my save. Oh God, there's nothing I can do. I can't give it to you.
He's like, I can't paddle swim. Just paddling the water.
I'm one under.
No.
Damn.
Even with your
There's nothing I can do either.
Even with my what? My con is +1.
We got to reroll.
Oh,
Oh my.
Thank you,
Okay.
Denise.
oh.
do better.
Save Patroclus' ass.
For love, Denise. It's for love.
don't
Yes,
think it
I do
works.
love you, Denise, because that's a
okay.
natural 20.
Oh,
Oh.
So, Achilles, you march in. After all, this is your story. This is familiar ground to you, and you walk through into the river, hand in hand with Patroclus. I will say, with a nat 20, Patroclus, you feel resolve. You feel a clarity of purpose. Perhaps this isn't your goal, but you know what you have to do to achieve the ends that you wish. And it's hardly anything to walk through that corrosive water that kind of pulses around you. You come out, I'll say you have advantage on everything.
Jesus. I will help you with the flavor of this as he submerges, and those same memories that really messed with his head last time come back, but in them this time, instead of hearing accusations and things from his past that he wished would stay there, he hears the cheer of the Myrmidons, the call of his brothers. The whole reason he is going forward, besides Achilles, is to carry them with him.
Out of the two gods, which one would like to venture first?
I'll go next, or unless Nike has it really strong. As just Hermes is watching this and just thinking, just walking into the water, not even swimming, just very sad and depressed that he has to go back through this again, and just goes through.
I think the whole time Nike was closest to the water, and she was standing like a sentinel statue, watching everyone and then watching them go one by one. And so as Hermes goes by, she just sort of gives a gentle nod to him.
It just goes in.
Hermes, you've ventured to many far off distant lands and experienced so many things. Give me that con save and let's see, does that help you?
Don't set me up like that. Okay, I got a 21. Thank God.
Okay, you are untouchable. You breeze through that water. It almost parts for you in the way that you are so deft in your maneuvers and you are through. And last is Nike standing in the empty chamber, the echoing water all around. Go ahead.
Yes, she will start making her way through, and it is a slight familiarity as she remembers the day of her creation and what these waters are for her. And I rolled a 23 total.
You were made of the Styx in a fashion, in a
She
way.
is my mother.
And you are able to easily navigate these. Nothing. The oppressive nature of it is a facade. It's not meant. It's not meant to drown everything out of you. It's meant to push away the voices of things that distract. And so you are easily able to clear everything out and make your way into the river, out the other side. The five of you all emerge onto that familiar coastline, your feet immediately skittering on these abandoned shields and axes and spear points and helms, all dumped beside the river. And you are easily able to just pilfer whatever you need. You're familiar with the last time, so you are easily able to find very similar things to what you had before. Kitting yourself out immediately in whatever it is that you feel you need to progress forward. Maybe even altering things for what you feel you need. Go ahead and make me a perception check, all you.
That's another
19.
natural
Oh.
20.
19 too.
That's so Patroclus core.
That is also a natural 20.
What the?
10.
Everywhere.
Listen, you're dramatically walking out of the river. You're allowed.
We're in here
Listen.
with you.
I don't need to look.
Nike Protection Squad, let's go.
So I have two nat 20s on a board, a 19, a 10. What was Achilles?
Also a 19.
So, Nike makes a bit of an appearance as they emerge from the water. The sticks kind of rolling off of their back, their feathers resplendent in the water. All of you are immediately aware of what happens next. And I will allow all of you, I'm going to keep the same initiative order as we did last episode. And you see all the pieces knitting themselves together as bits become figures, become silhouettes, become the horde of Zagreus. And all of you get a surprise round before Zagreus even has a chance to come together. So, first in initiative is Hermes.
Hermes, at this point, grabs his helmet. You see he locks himself in runner pose, and with that begins to vibrate with his energy. He goes to whatever is the nearest one and is going to sunbolt them, as you see, like from his arms, uses that energy to throw one in one direction.
Yeah, go for it.
Do-do-do-do. That first one is going to be a 9 to hit, which I don't think hits.
No, unfortunately, it doesn't.
And then the second one is an 11, which doesn't hit either, as you just see two stray bolts.
Yeah, you are immediately quick on the draw. You like see them all kind of forming in the shadows, and you want to bring them into the light. You throw that pulse at them, but you're just too fast. It's too impulsive, and you just blast wide. Is there any movement or bonus action you want to do?
Yep, use the rest of my movement, and as I'm running, I'm going to bonus action stealth.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Okay, 17.
Yeah, you absolutely roll into stealth. You find like a kind of like a, I always forget this, and it's gonna make me sound silly. Stalagmite from the ground or stalactite?
They come from both ways, I think.
It might touch the roof. Stalagmite.
It's coming up from the ground.
Point up.
Yeah.
I see
M
big
point
rock,
up.
I run behind.
Yes. Okay. That is Hermes. Next is Hades in the initiative order.
Oh, so are they all clustered together?
Yeah, they're all clustering in the same formation.
Oh, how I love this. How dare you disrespect the remains of my child. And I'm going to cast Spike Growth underneath all of them. So in a 20-foot radius centered in the center of them, everything moves and becomes spiky. And every 5 feet they move within it, they take 2d4 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's concentration.
Do they take initial damage?
They do not. It is only if
Okay.
they move in it. And then I'm going to bonus action wild shape into my symbiotic entity. As you all watch this spell get cast with this almost delirious black and green spiraling magic that hits the floor and causes this spike range. There is, from his feet up in the on the skin showing, there is the growth of fungus and spores. And despite it being a rather gross sight, the scent is of that of a spring day if you are near him. And I think there's a rage in Hades' eyes that probably only Achilles has ever seen.
I think Achilles is familiar with the different kinds of rage that Hades has.
Mhm.
The kind of mindless and kind of just raging to rage. I don't think this is that. I think this is very crystalline in its purpose
Mhm.
and more vicious in its determination.
Oh yeah, and he walks directly to the edge of the spike growth, daring them to move towards him.
Okay. All right. Let's go with that is your move, your action, your bonus action.
Mhm.
We're going with Nike. That's you. You
Right.
see all of your compatriots all snap into action.
Well, that was always wonderful to see. So I pick up my sword and dagger and turn in after watching Hades throw down the growth. I know I won't be able to rush in through that. At least I hurt myself in it. So I swap over to a short bow.
Go for it. Yeah.
And from my current backward distance, I square myself off, and we'll see. Got a +9. Oh, okay. 7 + 9. Numbering. I don't want week.
16.
16.
16. Hey, did you aim for the fighting Zagreuses or the ranged Zagreuses?
I'll do the range. You know, she'd have the wherewithal and sense to know, like, if they're not going to move, she's going to attack the ranged ones.
Yeah. You amongst the brambles, you find like a just kind of like the narrowest angle. You unleash and you hit.
Delightful. D6 and just making sure because I think I have a feat thing that I got. Oh, it should have been an extra 2 bonus, but that's fine. Okay. Yeah.
You hit.
So that becomes 8 piercing damage.
8. All right. You see a heavy hit land on Zagreus before they even have knowledge that they are kind of in an antagonistic environment. So they just like they're snapping to realization and just like the brambles surround them and then, an arrow pierces them. Is there? You have how many more attacks?
Oh, this is right. I'm a higher fighter now. I get to attack again.
Yes, you do.
So she was already, the second the arrow hit her, she was already pulling an arrow forward, taking 1 step forward because she's going to move ever dangerously closer a little bit at a time. This is a 21 total to hit. I can match that.
Oh, absolutely hits. The same one?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh. That was max. So that is my numbers. Scrolling. 12 total damage.
You, before this Zagreus even has the time to register that it has come into existence, it tears apart in tatters as it is dissolved from this realm of existence. It's, bits and pieces flying on the wind, and that Zagreus is gone. It's dead.
Yeah, I think in that moment, the second she watches the arrow go, even before it hits, her eyes move to the next one, and she already takes a stance towards it.
Yeah. Do you have another attack, or is that it?
No, that's it. I don't want to spend my 1 per short rest action surge.
Yeah, smart. You have like you're not necessarily the god of war, but you are the god of victory, and you have that tacticalness of like, all right, steady. We have all of the cards here, and so you just kind of like take a step back and you just like let it play out first. Let's see where they go to. All right, the next one is I miss Achilles, but Achilles, you're pretty much at the same initiative order as Nike.
I mean, she's the goddess of victory. Let victory go first. And Achilles takes a moment because when he steps out of the water, he gets this weird sensation when he lets go of Patroclus's hand. Like it's warm, like it's blood. He shakes it off, and then he is, picking up stuff on the beach, and he picks up a green cloak like the one he's familiar with. He's trying to like be feeling himself, and he hears the battle start to go on, and he finishes putting his cloak on, and he picks up a spear, and he spins it, and he throws it at one of the ranged Zagreuses.
Yeah, go for it.
How do I play D&D, man? That is a 16 to hit.
Oh, you absolutely hit.
Oh, you know what? I should have said before that. I don't know if I can retroactively do this, but I wanted to do my rage thing as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You
Cool.
is it the uncontrolled rage of protection that someone is aggressing, or are you in that very calculated, this is war?
It's something else. It's something that looks like arrogance. When he gets that cloak on, it's like a flare of gold runs up his body and lingers in his irises for a moment, and he just looks younger, and he looks cocky. And then he spins the spear and he throws it.
Go for it. Are you is this reckless?
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start with my baby steps. So that was a 16.
Yeah, you hit.
Excellent. So thrown, I think, means it's a D6. 8 damage on that.
Okay.
And then because it's my first hit on my turn, that spear pulses out with that same golden energy, and I'm going to add my divine fury, 1d6 as well, and that's an additional 5.
Okay.
Patroclus, your husband's hot.
I know.
And then
Hee-haw!
he's gonna pick up another. If that Zagreus is still standing, he's gonna pick up another spear. He's gonna wink at Patroclus, and he's gonna throw it.
Patroclus
Word.
fully shakes his head.
Go ahead and make the attack. You see that this Zag is in tatters. You have absolutely ruined him, but he is like barely. Oh, what is that smile?
I rolled a 6, so that's a 12 total.
You unfortunately get a bit too cocky, and you throw that spear. Like, you felt so good after that initial hit. You were like your old hero self again, and then suddenly you're an old man.
Wait,
on the ruined. Yes.
Flynn, reroll.
Yes.
Flynn said,
Claim your honor.
Flynn said, no, wait, I want gay.
It's just a different kind of gay, honestly. Oh,
No boy.
friend, the dice are like, this guy's a loser.
Just had
That
to
was
wink.
a 1.
It's okay, baby. I got you.
It was the wink. It was a wink for sure.
Hey, sometimes the world is like, you're showing off a little bit.
It's Patroclus saying that.
Yeah,
It's
he,
not
like-
even the world.
He misses, and then also like something just snaps somewhere underneath his foot, and he just kind of like lamely loses his footing a little bit, and he's just like,
All right.
Just wait.
Is there any other actions that you wish to take on your turn?
I think that this man should be removed from the premises now.
You made these choices.
That's what I can
You
do.
need to leave.
Okay. With a more humbling turn, we go to Patroclus, who is the last in this surprise round.
Patroclus teasingly, lovingly shaking his head at Achilles. enjoying this moment of feeling like they're 16 and just training, looks, and just as he has done their entire lives, does what Achilles does. He takes a more calculated step just past Achilles, gives him a little shoulder bump, uses his toe to just lift another spear out of there, but this time there's something else, and he can feel that call of the Myrmidons, this echo of the future, the past, and his hand spirals out with what looks like smoke, but is just the raw power of shades as I cast True Strike on this spear and throw it at the same Zagreus.
This Zagreus is barely hanging on. All you need to do is just land a hit.
Well, that's a 25 to hit.
Holy shit. Damn.
That's my
Achilles.
husband!
Achilles, your husband said I'm hotter than you.
Hey,
Oh, he know.
Achilles, sometimes Patroclus needs to just like kind of calm you down a little bit. Just be like, hey, you're doing it again.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And when it impacts the Zagreus, the small motes of mist around it also surge in, doing additional damage.
I mean, you didn't need to, but sure.
It was already cast on it.
You know what? You did it. You tell me how it goes down. What happens to this tattered Zagreus?
Shades come rushing out of him, ripping him apart.
You have that connection to Elysium, to all the warriors that have graced this afterlife, and they are, as are you, captives of this world. But you are able to force their intent, and you use their might and mindlessness to absolutely just pieces everywhere. Zagreus just in the wind. So that is 2 Zags down.
And at the end of that, he just looks over his shoulder, smiles lovingly at Achilles, and says, "You'll get the next one, love." And with that, I will also give you Bardic Inspiration. And now...
Achilles definitely looks freaked out about how you tore that guy open.
And now my Bardic Inspiration is a D8 and can additionally be used to be rolled on... What was the other thing? It can be rolled to increase your AC against an attack, or it can be added to your damage rolls.
Okay. Delightful. That is the end of the surprise round. Hades, you notice the Zagreus with the Zag skull over his face. Kind of like snaps to you and is like, "Father, we're fighting again? Are we escaping?"
We will be. You will not.
He is going to move forward. I imagine he has to move forward twice to get through this
Yeah.
patch.
It's difficult terrain, so it takes double movement.
So you said it was 2d4?
2d4, yep. So that is 7 damage.
You see it tear and shred at his facade, the thing that is kind of like keeping the malicious entity inside of the Zagreus creature. It tears at itself with reckless abandon. It has no compunctions about its own well-being, and it's going to make some attacks on you because it fights Dad, right?
Sure.
Let's do. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Uh, 12 damage. 12 slashing damage.
Cool. I'm still at full health. Because
Oh.
symbiotic entity gives me 12 temp HP.
Oh, okay.
I said when I get you, Patrick.
You absolutely like this slash comes across you, and hey, you fought real Zagreus, and this is not that. You can feel the emptiness and the hollowness of the strike, where it just it's flailing, it's ineffectual, it's just a thing that wants to cause harm without any intent or purpose. And that is his turn. Hermes, that is you next.
I think Hermes, looking at the situation, understanding where he is going to use his action, and let me know if I can't do this. He's going to use his action to run around with his movement and speed to pick up whatever pieces of junk, rock, or whatever he can that's throwable, pile it up in one section, and for his action, he's going to just suppressive fire the archers to try to give them disadvantage on their throws.
I love this. I really do. The archers are dead. So this is a great.
There. He's like, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah. Towards the people that are in the threat zone.
Yeah. I will say, you can. You know what? Just roll a attack roll, and however high you get will determine the effect of what this causes.
That is a 22.
Hey, you shower them with this just absolute deluge of garbage. You are throwing trash, the remains of just what is at hand. And I will say, I will give them all a -1 to their AC.
Fantastic.
Nice.
All right. So they're ducking for cover. Is there anything else that you wanted to do? You did your movement, your object interaction, and your action.
Yeah, I'll do one key point to do my sunbolts, so I can do 2 sunbolts when I do a key point there.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna, in the middle of all this junk flying through, he's going to like supercharge like 2 pieces of them and throw them in a direction.
Yeah, go for it.
That one's an 8, and I'm 21.
That hits. You are. The thing about just suppressive fire is that a lot of it is just going to miss, just by pure nature. But you throw one, and it absolutely nails one in the head. I'm going to say the four-armed Zagreus. You absolutely, like, right here on the brow, you catch him. So go ahead and roll damage.
Fantastic. That's going to be... oh god, he said a 1. What did it say? What did it say? Oh no, it's a 5. Okay. That's 7 points of radiant damage.
7 points of radiant damage. All right. It's a heavy hit. Okay. Is there anything else that you can do on your turn?
Nope, because that's my action, my movement, my bonus action. So that's all I can do as I'm just throwing stuff.
All right. We move down to Gaping Chest. Gaping Chest is going to give me another 2d4.
Another 2d4. 2. I rolled 2 ones. It's okay, not every roll can be good.
He's going to make an attack on Hades, because Hades is right there. You know what? I'm sorry, but the Spirit of Zag is going to go aggro, so you're right there. You're going to take a lot of the aggression. Hey, does a 9 hit?
No, it doesn't.
No.
That's his turn. Okay. Forearms is gonna go. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Done. The patchwork kind of ramshackle one is gonna go. 22.
That hits.
Oh, roll 2d4 for his damage.
6. And then forearms also gets it, right?
Oh,
Does it
yeah,
lose?
yeah, he does.
Forearms takes 8. See, sometimes they're good.
Forearms is on death's door.
Aren't we all on death's door?
Technically, yeah.
But
What was Patrick? What did the damage for Patrick?
It was 6.
So Patrick does 9 points of slashing damage to Hades.
Okay.
So do I want to try using Sentinel now?
I don't think you're
Means
close enough.
I get to.
Cool.
Yeah.
You did do range, so I'm gonna rule on this. I would say that you pretty much once you got in range, you just did that spear attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if I'm 5 feet away from you, then you could do Sentinel. You could,
No, I'm not. I'm not close.
Yeah, you have
enough.
to be within 5 feet of the person getting attacked.
Ah, thank you.
So we'll bump down Nike. That is you.
So seeing the Zagreus's now get to that edge of the thorn growth, she just does immediately toss of the bow, her wings spread as she rushes forward, pulling back out the short sword and the dagger, and does wide sweep upwards towards the first one she greets.
Hey, there's one of them is absolutely tattered, and the others are just injured. What's your preference?
I said the first one she greets, so whoever's first on our docket.
All right, gaping chest wound it is. Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack. DC is 16.
I rolled a 24 on my short sword.
Absolutely killed it.
Great.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh, maxed it again. With short sword, that is 10. 10 slashing.
You like right. I mean, it has this wound in its chest already, and you make it 100 times worse. This thing is like connected by barely sinew and like the weird tatters. Go ahead and make your other attacks.
And so after that upswing, it's now flipped, and I go and sort of do a bring down.
Okay.
It's a 19, but I have improved critical, so 19 is a critical hit for me.
Go ahead. He's in rough shape, but like I'm pretty sure you can get this over the edge. So go ahead and roll me damage on that. I want to see this.
All right. Who's going to be nice to me on this crit? All right. Boo. I rolled 2 2s, so it only comes to 8 damage.
Well, that's enough. Tell me, how does this end?
So Nike rushed in, and Hades now being right next to her, he just feels that brush of her wings and that slight warmth, that fleeting feeling when you're just about to cross a finish line, that rush of knowing you're about to accomplish something. And he feels that swish of the upswing before the flash of the turnaround. She brings it down. But on her bonus action, she continues forward and daggers the next one in line.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to say, hey, there's a really, really bad one right next in the turn order. Go ahead and go on that one, because this could You could finish off 2 of these right now.
All right, let's go. Okay. What's the dagger? That is 18.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, without even looking at what your damage roll is, go ahead and tell me, how does that dagger ring home?
I think when she rushes, it's basically she's just plowing through forward, her swing after another, and then with the dagger, just plunges it right into the chest before she forces them back into the vine growth. And then takes stance once again right beside Hades and nods.
They catch on every single vine as they're moving through, and it just tears them apart. Cloth hanging on at every little vine growth and every little corner that hooks out. You watch as they just become dissipate within the growth, and they're gone. So that is your action. You did a bonus action.
Yep.
Movement.
Yes, I had to rush in from being distant, so I used everything.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
You.
That is you. Achilles. Go ahead and do your roll. See, who do you still have on the field?
Yeah, who's left?
You have the one with the skull helm. You have patchwork. And you have bronzed. Like the one that kind of looks like half their face was bronze. Bronze actually has yet to go, so they are undamaged. They're completely whole.
Okay. Patchwork is not the one with 4 arms, right? That was a different one.
Yeah, that was a different one. 4 arms is dead.
Great. So I'm going to go for, I think this arrogance, I should go with that, and he's gonna go towards the one with the skull crown. Lad, today you train with the Myrmidons. I hope you are prepared. Oh, I rolled a 19, which becomes a 25.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead, roll damage.
And this gets to be 2-handed because I'm not throwing it. That's not a 1. Oh, that's so sad. 1 plus 6 is 7. God, math being hard. And then for my divine fury, a 2 plus that's my divine fury. Is it plus 3? I think it's plus 3. Yes. So
And my
5
love, don't forget you can add from me.
to my damage.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
My inspiration
Wait.
can be added to damage.
Wait,
Oh,
this is
so it's
for
fine.
this is on patchwork, right?
This is the skull.
Oh, skull
guy.
Okay. Yeah. Let me total it real quick. You had 7 initially, 5 after that. No need. You absolutely finish off this last one. Go ahead and tell me how this spear ends the existence of this poor, pitiful shade.
I think that the way that Achilles is feeling, he is moving his spear around quite a bit. He does fake one way, pops the spear up to knock the skull off of Zagreus's head, and then brings it back across his face and slices half of his face along the cheek.
You absolutely finish him off, tatters everywhere. Is there anything else that you wanted to do on your turn?
I get 2 attacks on my action, and I think those can be against different opponents.
Yes, they can.
Okay. Is one of the remaining ones particularly closer to me?
Patchwork is closer. The bronze one hasn't quite moved yet, so you'd have to go into the thorns in order to get them.
Okay. I look towards that far one. I look back towards Patroclus, and he's shaking his head. Okay, then I'm gonna fight Patchwork and take a swing with my two-handed spear. Let's go. Not a 1.
I don't think the inspiration is going to get you quite across the...
No.
Yeah, so you've been a teacher for so long that it's kind of hard to get back into that warrior mindset. And you just, you're being a bit more loose with things. Your attacks are just kind of like, they get there generally, but every once in a while, you're just kind of a little sloppy. And it's not a lack of skill. It's maybe a bit of lack of focus.
Can my spear get a little bit stuck in him? For the one?
You did roll a nat 1, so I will say you will, on your next turn, have to do a check to get it out. All right, that is your turn. I'll say you're stuck, so your movement goes to 0. You're grappled. You put yourself in grapple. All right.
This is awesome.
Patroclus, you just watched Achilles do a thing, but then a less impressive thing.
Again,
I've got this. I've got this.
Patroclus shakes his head with deep love and rushes up beside Achilles and is going to do the same thing that his love just did and attack.
Go for it.
That is a 25 to hit.
Nailed it.
For not a lot of damage. For 5 piercing. And as he comes in, with the spear, he comes at it right next to where Achilles' spear is stuck in this guy.
Just as he's stuck with the one spear, Achilles like wrestling with trying to unwedge it, and another one just like, this guy is having trouble. So
I'm not done.
Oh.
As Patroclus has begun to find himself again, he feels a lot of certainty, and he's going to attack again because I get 2 attacks as a bard.
As a bard.
Yeah. That is only a 15 to hit.
We're 1 shy.
Wait, does that include with Hermes' -1 to AC? It's fine. I tried.
Wait, have you been rolling with advantage this whole time?
I have been.
Okay.
That was a 9 and a 7. It was not very good. It's fine. It's fine. As the second attack comes in, he's also now starting to feel a little cheeky. And in the second swing, I think gets a little bit of Achilles' cloak stuck on the spear.
Yeah,
and
we're
just
definitely comedy routine.
You're not quite back at full.
No, it's still been a minute. And I think genuinely the youthfulness of them trying to one up each other makes Patroclus just start laughing.
I'm holding him still. I don't understand why you can't hit him.
You all. That was there any other actions that you'd like to?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Go ahead and give me a 2. Derryk, give me 2d4 roll for the bronze is going to take a swing on.
Eight. I thought I unmuted.
Ooh. Wow. You see, for creatures without any motivation or drive, there suddenly becomes like a hunger on this Zagreus's face. He's actually, I mean, he just gets into the fight and he tears himself apart. You see, like, void open up in him as he is tearing himself open just to get at you. I'm gonna say, Patroclus, you were the last one to attack.
Sure was.
Hey, does a nat 20 hit?
Yes.
Can I use Sentinel now?
It doesn't stop the hit from happening, though, unfortunately.
Hey, chat. Where are those rerolls now?
Yeah, and even wait.
Oh wait,
Patrick, I'm gonna be evil.
do it.
I'm gonna be evil. I was born this way as a bard. A flash emanates from Patroclus's eyes as this strike comes in, and I will cast Silvery Barbs.
I
That is a
fucking
reroll.
knew it.
No
You
way.
criminal.
Barbs
was
are built
like-
different.
Buddhist man.
I was like, wait. I was like, doesn't Patroclus have silvery barbs? Where is it?
Sure does. Yep.
The spell from hell.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm a bad person. I've cast it.
I did my
Okay.
deed.
I know what I've done.
So that went from a nat 20 to a 10 in total. Does a 10 hit your AC?
It does not.
Bummer. All right.
Love you so much, Patrick.
The mood is quite different here as opposed to the first time you crested this shore. You can all feel like this exuberance, but go ahead, everyone give me a perception check.
Again? Oh no.
I'm lost in my boyfriend's eyes. I rolled a 3 plus 3 is 6.
My eyes are on the prize. That's a 19.
An
Twen-
unnatural 20.
24.
23.
Can we know whose domain
I
it is?
think, hey, Achilles, your boyfriend is just so dreamy.
Yeah, for sure. It was he went to
We
protect him, and then
know.
Patroclus protected himself. And Achilles is just like, you're pretty good at this, actually.
Stop it.
The rest of you, you recall this fight before and the frantic nature of it and being just completely outclassed. And like, there's a moment of confidence in you, but also you're moving just the slightest bit more sluggishly. Not enough to affect your actual movement. Like Hermes, I think you would detect this the most, where you remember flying across that beach, just your movement being a complete blur. And there's just like the smallest note of resistance. The power that you're feeling, this like the reemergence of who you are, the godly, the divinity, the hero-ness, the everything about you that is returning as it comes back to you. It's almost as if the world around you is kind of catching you. Putting just the slightest barrier in your way. And I'd say Hades with that 23, I think that was the highest.
I had the highest. It's a 24.
24. You're aware that you are a stickler for rules, and you use them to your advantage so much. So finding a loophole was an absolute grace. You were able to escape the palace and make your way out. But loopholes are also strict in how you maneuver around the rules. You are finding the limits of that maneuver, in that the more power you gain, the more this place will stop you. With that, it's Hermes' turn once more in the initiative order. You have 2 last ones remaining. They're both looking a little rough, but they're not quite at the finish line. They're just still pretty hard.
Fantastic. Hermes is going to run towards Achilles right quick, kind of go, "Are you having a good time? Do you need a drink? Towel? Huh? Or maybe you want to lock in?" Okay? And with that,
He
runs
can't
around the
even
corner.
speak.
Runs around the corner and throws 2 bolts at whichever one looks the most damage.
Yeah, go for it.
The first one is a math 18 to hit.
You absolutely hit. Patchwork, you go ahead and roll damage.
Fantastic. And then that's going to be... That is 5 points of radiant damage.
5 points of radiant. So close. You see the tatters barely holding together.
Second hit is a 19 to hit.
I don't even need to let you do your damage, because it is, without a doubt, going to end this. How do you end this Zagreus?
Just looking Achilles dead in the eyes, just goes and just blows this being up and goes, "You do that. Not that," as he points to his lover boy. That.
Careful, Hermes. Keep doing a good job and you'll become my god.
Rich coming from someone who likes to run instead of fight.
No, I just killed one. I think I proved my point. And with that, bonus action goes into stealth.
Give me a stealth roll.
Oh boy, 11.
Hey, you're trying to prove a point, but you're also being a little cocky. All right, that's your turn. Hades, you are next.
Oh, bronze is right there?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to take... How's bronze looking?
Bronze is pretty, still got a chunk of health left. They did take a heavy hit.
Cool. Cool. Bronze is about to take 3 heavy hits. Because I'm going to flurry of blows to attack him. So, does 2 nat 20s and a 21 hit?
You know what, Derryk, just tell me, how does this end?
You want to know what's really funny too? Because I have the crusher feat. So when I hit somebody with a melee attack, I can push them 5 feet. And you know what happens when you move 5 feet in spike growth? You also take 2d4 piercing damage. Not only that, if he was still alive after I hit him and crumble him to pieces for impersonating my child, every attack on him afterwards until the end of my next turn would have been with advantage due to the crusher feat.
It is a saving grace for him that he flies apart, dissipated, tattered, absolutely ruined. And as this kind of cloud a just swirl of this cloth that was once these creatures that resembled Zagreus. They all kind of swirl around and form into a shape, a silhouette. You recognize a shoulder piece, the hair, the jawline. This isn't a tainted, this is seems to be an actual Zagreus. He comes through very weak, but he looks up at you and he's like, well, I escaped in a sense. Thank you for beating me this one last time.
Wonder where you've been.
Well, we are of the Underworld, and I have become more so. I wish you well. Please find the Queen. I don't think I can leave here.
Before this visage of Zagreus dissipates, this shade, this final message, I think for the first time you all see what makes Hades the Lord of the Underworld, as he has something that not many people do, and that is physicality with shades, as he pulls his son into a hug.
As you feel the contact of that embrace, it is so fleeting.
Mm-hmm.
You get the touch, and then Zagreus turns to tatters and blows away himself.
I said that whoever's doing this will answer my questions, but I think whoever's doing this will find the final end here in my domain. And I will enjoy giving it to them.
As the battlefield is cleared, there is a door at the far end that seems to allow for access. The pathway is open to you. That seems to be the way out.
Hades turns to where Hermes is. Would you like to check it?
I mean, sure. With that kind of just a quick, just to check everything.
Hermes, as you step over the threshold, would you give me a flat luck check?
Oh, just a D20?
Just D20.
Come on, baby. Oh, God, is that what I think it is? Oh, my God.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's a 1.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Reroll that right now. Reroll that right now.
Did I get a reroll?
Yep, from me.
We
Reroll
all-
it right now. Not in my domain.
Oh,
No.
thank God, a 15.
Hermes steps over the threshold and you see no immediate threat. There isn't like suddenly fire belches out or like a mass of creatures envelops Hermes. It seems that he is allowed to pass without any kind of obstacle. And so however trepidatious you may be, you follow behind, drawn in this kind of small chamber. You see a shape kind of like sat in what seems to be like a cathedral of sorts. It has just this grand marble open area, domed over with exquisite like tiling that depicts scenes of actually, I'll say you see depictions of a figure, and it's not clear if these are meant to show off heroic characteristics or perhaps vilify things that this person may or may not have done. But you see, seated at a table, her legs crossed, lounging back, she looks up. Oh, hey, losers, I was wondering when you were going to get here. And you all vaguely recognize the face of Metis. And at that, I think we'll go to break.
All right, everyone. We will be back in about 10 minutes. See you then.
Hey, it looks like we're back. We're coming in right as all five of them step into the grand cathedral and see Metis resplendent and lounged at a table, seemingly waiting for your arrival. They look up and they're like, man, the Zags took you out? Rough.
Achilles walks to stand like a bodyguard near Hades.
I think there is a... I don't think Hades speaks. I think there is just a aura emanating off of him. One that is different from the rage that was felt on the battlefield.
I think Hades would definitely recognize Metis, who was for the longest time a personal advisor, a teacher, and a consort to Zeus. And everyone likes the story of Athena popping full formed out of Zeus's head, but technically, Metis is the mother of Athena through some deific shenanigans. And I think Hades might not know all of the dirty details, but I think he knows enough.
As Patroclus enters the room, he is still quietly under his breath, finishing a prayer, but a prayer to no one. A wish for Zagreus's shade to find rest. One of his very few friends he's had in the afterlife. And as he continues to murmur almost inaudibly, he steps next to the door, just in a sentry's position.
Jeez, you all are so tense. I mean, what are you trying to do? Escape?
You look awfully comfortable.
Oh, you spend an eternity locked away in Zeus's head. Really, anything's comfortable after that.
I wouldn't want to be there. Are you friend or foe?
Friend or foe? Well, I do still love Zeus, no matter how badly he messes up. But he's also kind of a dick. And I think I want you guys to do something about that.
Now you have my attention.
Also, the word please goes a long way.
Hermes, I'm always so glad. I mean, I never actually got to talk to you. It was always me, pointing Zeus in the right direction. But I'm always glad that when I have something to bounce you off of.
My brother in the right direction.
Yeah, I know. But I tried. I really tried.
I think Nike's wings flex a little bit, sort of framing the group before she steps around Hades. Not to go past him, but next to him is like, well, I understand that sentiment for sure.
Yeah, you certainly understand a losing battle. I tried.
Yes, but you, Nike, weren't a stain upon his tapestry.
Stain, that's a bit much. And also, Nike, I mean, we both were kind of Zeus's. I don't like it. I'm sure you don't like it, but we're kind of Zeus's.
Her eyes just narrow a little bit.
But, I mean, everything spiraling the drain, this is your chance.
Have you tried to get out?
Oh, I did get out. I mean, Zeus died, technically. So.
Right. From the Underworld, which I assume this is still part of.
Oh, yeah. Nah, I'm not. I got a front row seat to watching all of creation become a thing. And I was a passenger the entire time. I don't know if I want to do that again. And this time, someone else is in control. Tell you what. I don't want to hurt Zeus. But I don't want him to hurt you either. She pulls out a small vial and slides it across the table. Hopefully this helps one of you.
And what, pray tell, does vial do?
Well, I think we all know one of Zeus's favorite tricks is the lightning bolt. This might help a little bit.
May I? Patroclus steps forward, his hand outstretched to take it, but is looking to the other gods in the room.
I don't see a problem with it.
And he lifts it and looks at it. And I think at the tip of his finger just summons a wisp of brighter light. I'm going to just cast light to look at it by. And he just wants to understand like what it is, using his like understanding of medicine from the real world, and his knowledge that he's amassed as a shade in the underworld.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
As I do that, and I can just do this for free, which is a silly thing. He does this and his face sort of softens for a moment, and his shade appearance of heroic proportions from Elysium fades a little bit down to what Achilles would recognize to be the battle medic that he was during the Trojan War. And I'm going to use knowledge from a past life, which is an ability I just have, to add a d6 to the roll, making it a 17.
I don't think you can discern exactly what it is. Not, a name doesn't just like pop to
No,
your...
I don't need that.
But what you can kind of like uncover as you swirl it around, you see how the fluid inside interacts with the light, and you see like it's not quite a liquid, it's almost a gel, and it seems to have absorbative properties in a way that like you think that there's a possible resistance within it.
Well, given that you tend to draw your brother's ire, Patroclus holds the vial out towards Hades. You might want to take this.
Hades would take it and immediately give it to Achilles.
Didn't we leave him back there? What do we even need this for?
You hear a sharp laugh from Metis. Everyone thinks Zeus is really dumb, and he is fair, but he can be a clever little bastard. I don't think you've seen the last of him.
That,
If only.
if it works, will protect you and keep you with him, as Hades looks to Patroclus.
Patroclus,
You
who
also
has
have someone to return to.
I have to find her first.
You will.
No, I know I will.
And
But
we're
you
just
have
all
yours.
collectively agreeing to give it to Googly Eyes over here.
Do you want it, Speedy?
I don't think you should have it.
I imagine you don't think I should have much of anything.
You be correct.
We're a team. You're going to have
I'm
to get
most
used
worried
to it.
about the ire of Zeus, and whom he might angle that towards.
I shall take
So-
my brother's ire if it is given to me. Would not be the first time and will not be the last.
And some of us might be particularly drawing of it outside of you. And he looks to the ground. And as he does fade back into that shade of Elysium with fine laurels and picturesque, beautiful hair. But there is a admission as he does look to the ground that Achilles would recognize. Guilt.
He would know that Patroclus did that, right? Even though it was all the same day.
Probably.
Oh. Yes, I suppose you did sort of cut down one of his many, far too many, and you've done the right thing, children. And he offers the vial back to Patroclus. If I have your leave, Mercury.
You don't get to call me that.
Forgive me. I have overstepped. I don't know what came over me.
Let's just keep it in an undetermined area and, not give it to one person, as was said here, that Zeus is a clever bastard. So maybe what you thinking is smarter will end up being exactly what he thought. So I would just say, be careful. Keep it close. And if anything, I can always run it to whoever we want to give it to.
Which is true. You are the quickest of all of us.
How very observant.
Hi, you're muted.
Patroclus picks up the vial from Achilles and very visibly puts it on his belt. I'll be keeping it here if you feel the need.
The icy glare of Hades hardens as it leaves Patroclus and lands on Metis. Now, what does your grubby pair of hands want in return for that?
You all are getting out of here. That's the goal, right? They don't talk about me. I mean, I get brought up like every once in a while, but I'm fully Athena's mom. Does that ever come across? How often am I second, third, fourth fiddle to what Zeus deigns? And at this, she's going to look pointedly at Nike. Like, how often am I the background character in everyone else's story? Sure would be nice if someone could really spread the name. Would be nice.
Nike just observes her. There is that recognition in her eyes, the knowing of feeling very similar, but also differing, as Nike has an opinion. But she just gives a gentle smile to the Titaness.
I can respect a complicated mother. I can do this.
I guess I could respect a complicated mother also.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think you all have a timer on you. So,
I guess on to the next stage.
you walk through a door, and I'm going to have all of you give me a luck check. You have all of Tartarus to travel through. I'm going to say 10 or higher, and you lose 3 HP. 15 or higher, or actually, no, I'm sorry, I worked from 20 or higher, you lose 3 HP. 15 or higher, you lose 5 HP. 10 below, you lose 10 whole HP.
I'm losing the whole 10 because I got Nick.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Stupid pebble. Stupid pebble. Stupid
You
pebble.
all slog through. Oh,
Oh.
Someone like to claim that reroll that we just got. One of you got.
Had to get to
a 10.
Patroclus. Patroclus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Apparently, I only re-roll into natural 20s today.
Only the best.
So, quickly around the table, Derryk, what did you get?
6.
You take 10 points of damage.
Yep.
Lina, what did you get?
A 3.
You take 10 points of damage.
I sure do.
Patroclus, you got a 20, or Kai, you got a 20.
Natural 20.
Hold on. Nike, you got a
3.
take 10 points of
Oh,
damage.
Jesus.
Hermes,
8.
you take 10 points of damage.
Oh, boy.
What is happening?
We're traveling to the
Patroclus.
underworld. It's not fun.
Patroclus,
Yes, Homer.
somehow, through all of this, managed to skate through entirely undamaged from this entire thing. The rest of you taking scuffs and bruises as, you know, the creatures and denizens of the underworld all tried to block your path. There was an entire encounter with bandits of yore that had previously blocked the roads and waylaid travelers, and many sword hits had landed on Achilles as he had bravely guarded against many of these hits. There was occurrence where just floating skulls filled an entire room, and they darted about, slashing at and catching like little clips and bits off of Nike. Just the cut, killed by 100 cuts. Like, it just really like wore down through that entire room. And through all of it, Patroclus miraculously skated through entirely untouched.
Hermes goes to Hades. Hey, what's wrong with you? Who built this in the place that they call home?
Hey, you think I built this?
You're the ruler of the underworld.
I was handed this bullshit.
You can do renovations? You kidding me?
No.
A room full of flying skulls. Well, let's keep that in the foyer, right?
You were hiding the entire time. How did you not escape?
Flying skulls everywhere. Everywhere.
Winged boots. Fast runner.
Flying skull. You can't run fast.
Oh, no flying skulls. You're a god.
This is your house. This is your house.
I got hurt too.
With Hades more thoroughly understanding that this place that used to be entirely under his control is now arrayed against him and his goals, you step forth into yet another chamber, except it opens up into a wide open expanse. It actually borders the Styx. It's one of the several locations in the underworld that happens to align with the travels of the Styx. There's this pavilion that kind of borders the river. It circular and surrounds this giant fountain piece that depicts horses and their seems like their creation. Seems like it's depicting horses coming out of sea foam and becoming tangible things within the world. And back in a semicircle along the reverse of the fountain is shops, like stacked up like 2 stories, with like a kind of railing over the second floor for people to like kind of peer out. And in the strange iridescent light that casts over this area, there is a monumental figure standing as tall as the 2-story buildings. His Roman epaulets still emblazoned on his chest with his armor, his grandiose beard, his entire stature that speaks to a storm brewing. As you all cross the threshold, Zeus first looks to see Hades.
Patrick,
Yes.
when we were traveling, I wanted to do this before we walked in this room and you started narrating so beautifully. But when everyone was starting to get hurt, and Patroclus was getting tired of them all complaining, could I have cast aid on 3 members of this party? It lasts for 8 hours.
You absolutely can.
Okay. It is
Jesus.
going on Achilles, Hades, and Nike, because Hermes is being a whiner.
Yeah.
You got a whiner.
And each of you gain 10 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
There was a rock in my shoe. There was a rock in my shoe. That's why
It shouldn't have hurt you that badly.
you ever run really fast with a rock and shooting?
Yes.
Wet sandals. They are
Anyways.
toed.
Please, Patrick, continue. Thank you.
Shoot a crack at the towers.
Zeus towers behind the fountain. Brother, it seems that you have formed quite the gaggle with which to make your merry way out of this fiasco.
And it seems like you're going to throw some epic tantrum.
I have every right to be upset that I am being neglected as the king of the gods. It is in the title.
Do I look like I care?
He is going to throw a tantrum.
Watch out, everybody. Storm
Everybody
clouds
move out the way.
coming.
I'm going to need everyone here to make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Come on, +5.
Heck yeah,
You
buddy.
get something for that. Advantage on dex against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Can I see this coming?
Yeah.
You can absolutely see this coming.
Seems like.
21.
25.
22.
Natural 1.
No!
Hold on.
Drink that potion now. Drink it now. Drink it now. 7 plus 2 is 9. With advantage. I was meant to fry this day.
Oh,
There
we
we
got to
Oh,
reroll the
you.
card.
Oh,
Okay.
also, you do have Lina. You have that bardic inspiration. It did not save me,
so-
Natalie. It just gave me a. That's a dex. That's a 9. Now
Better
instead of a
than a
natural 1.
Way better than a
Thanks.
natural one.
Thank you.
I will say, Natalie did save you from a horrendous fate. You're just going to have a bad time.
I shouldn't have rolled that because I should have realized that mathematically, no matter what I rolled, it wouldn't have gotten me there.
You know what?
Oh,
It's fine. You can go ahead and hold on to your inspiration.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's okay because it's about to get bad in here. You watch Sky Father himself pull back and throw the thing he is famous for, the lightning bolt, comes down and hits all of you and cracks, like, it's so thunderous, it's so immense, it cracks the fountain of stone and marble and spills its waters all over you as the lightning strikes. Everyone who failed the save takes 54 points of damage. Everyone who made a successful save takes half. So, 54, 27.
And it's just lightning damage?
Down.
It is lightning damage.
I'm completely down.
You see the two mortals of the party. I'm sure Zeus has thrown a tantrum before, and Hades has felt the brunt of that attack. I'm sure that Nike, in all of their time on Olympus, has felt the ire of a mistempered Zeus. Hermes, you're fast, but I'm sure you've also felt it. These mortals are mortals, despite the fact that they're in the underworld, and they take the full hit of a Zeus lightning bolt, and Patroclus is but a man and goes down. I'm gonna need all of you to roll initiative.
Question. I'm guessing that going through all that, well, actually, I don't know. Would my rage be going, or has that been reset? Because that...
I'm unfortunately through your travels. No, you know what? I would say you were constantly raging because you were having fight after fight after fight after fight. So I will allow
I'm
you
not
to
sure.
have rage.
Okay, let's see if that if Zealot allows me to reduce my damage from that. Resistance.
Patrick, should I roll into initiative even if I'm unconscious?
Yes.
Natural 20.
Good, because I'm out of 5. Rolled a 3.
Let's say, what did you roll? Like
So
a
shocked.
2. Shocked, really? Really?
Yeah, I had to. Someone had to, and I took it.
But
I rolled a 18.
I rolled a 21, which is useless to me.
congrats, you are the first to die.
Let's go around the table. Who got over a 20? Okay, so that is Derryk. What did you get?
Natural 20 for a 22.
I get advantage on initiative.
Kai, what did you get?
21.
Oh.
All right, who got above a 15? What'd you end up getting?
Sorry, Patrick. I rolled slow. I actually got a 21 because I forgot that I get advantage on these rolls now.
You have the same initiative as Patroclus. I will allow you to go above Patroclus in the initiative order.
Okay.
Who got over a 15? Yes, Natalie. What was
18.
yours? And Hermes, you got
5. Cinco.
I don't know why the way you said that got me.
Just let's count with Hermes.
okay. You match Zeus, so I will say, Hades, you can go first. You are facing down your brother, and you are immediately empowered to, like, move against him.
How wonderful. The eldest and the king throwing a tantrum like a young child not getting their favorite toy. once again in my domain. You owe me respect. And I'm going to... How far away is Zeus? Is he within 30
He's on
feet?
the other side of the fountain. I'm going to say he's just outside of 30 feet. So you'd have to move and do a bonus action to get to him.
Cool. So that's perfect. I'm going to move and then Blessing of the Raven Queen teleport right behind him. So the fun thing about using my teleportation of Blessing of the Raven Queen, I become resistant to all damage types until the end of my next turn. And then, speaking a word in ancient Greek, a word of power, I am going to cast Hold Person on Zeus. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Let's see. His wisdom is... It's okay. Let's see.
Come on, roll
Okay,
low.
so that's a nat 20 for 24.
Damn it, and our Silvery Barbs is unconscious. And I don't have anything I can do! Shit. Well, he's not held. Fuck.
You see him scoff at you. You make demands of me.
You know, your wife says hello, and not the one that was the last Greek god.
If that's all of your actions, he goes next.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's
Let's do this.
fine.
Also, first of all, thank you, Val. They donated for a D6 of inspiration. Thank you very much. So that is on the table for whoever so needs it, because things are about to get real bad.
Yeah. Help us, please.
Adds that to a death save.
Help us.
Yeah. I will say, first of all, I need to see if they recharge their lightning bolt attack. It's a 4. They don't recharge it. So they're gonna they're just gonna rock up and hit you. Does a 27 hit?
Sure. Yeah, it does.
That is going to be 30 slashing damage.
Which is that halved?
Oh, go ahead and have it. Because,
okay.
Yeah.
Wow! Thank God for the Raven Queen. I am the Raven Queen, but thank God for the Raven Queen.
He's gonna make another attack.
Unlike you, I'm blessed by my wife.
Does a 29 hit?
He does.
My
brother is so stinky.
We're just watching this happen, going, "Brother, you teleport, you get boom, boom."
Let's, you know what? Let's roll this just to be. I shouldn't be doing it like this.
4 health.
It's like, okay, guys, you learn. Don't piss him off.
Hold on, I wanna try and maybe mitigate this a little bit.
No, go hard, Patrick. You know you don't want to hold back on us.
Actually,
oh God,
that was atrocious. You take 16 slashing damage, halved.
I'm down.
No, because you got.
Is that another attack? This is 15.
No. That was
16.
15, and then 6. The 60, so that will become 8.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, 8. Okay, I'm still standing. I have 11 HP left.
You see that he is upset. You have angered the king of the gods. And yes, this is your domain, but there's a reason why he ruled from the top of Olympus. That was
Because
his
he
turn.
lied.
Patroclus, I'm gonna need a death save.
Get up, mortal.
Here we go.
Please.
Just slap you. Get up! Get up!
How's a natural 20 sound?
Ah!
Yeah.
You
Yes.
pop up at full health.
Woo!
I'll even. Hey, Nat 20, take your turn.
Fuck yeah!
Patroclus,
best.
I love you.
Oh, this rocks. Patroclus dies thinking of a man he barely remembers killing. Sarpedon, on the battlefield of Troy, looking through Achilles' helm the day he died. And he won that fight. But against Zeus, he knew that there was some sort of retribution coming his way, but the gods already took their pound of flesh that day. Apollo tipped the scale and he died. And the shade known as Patroclus reforms where the lightning struck, not as his own visage, but the visage of the man the day he died, wearing Achilles' real Myrmidon armor gifted to him by his mother. And he runs forward. But as he does, an echo next to him appears, the Patroclus that you have seen from Elysium. Another next to him, a shuddering shape of a young man covered in blood. As I cast mirror image on myself. And
Yeah, go ahead.
go ahead. I got a little more, but
all of that, the Styx trying to wash away everything that hung from you, burdened on you by the world, by everyone else, by lore, by everything. You take that. You take every visage of Patroclus and you say, these are real and I'm going to be them. And you put them out around you. Patroclus is true. Patroclus, what you think of him, what you think of who and what Patroclus could be, that's all true. And it is here.
And among those is the face of a teenage boy with a dumbfounded smile on his face as he looks to Achilles. And he yells with 1,000 voices to war. He yells the battle cry of the Myrmidons, and I will allow that to be my inspiration towards victory. Natalie, please take a D8 of bardic inspiration.
Heck yeah.
Thank you.
And he will then run away from this possibly apocalyptic confrontation right in front of him of two brothers to the side, like towards those shops, just to be away.
You want to take cover behind the shops?
I want to take cover, like, not in sight of everything, but like just apart from everyone.
We'll say you have half cover.
Sure.
Okay. And that is your turn?
Yeah, that's plenty for me. Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay. Then we're moving down to Achilles. You just watched Patroclus die. Fully gone. And then as the shade itself was almost vanished, almost completely gone, it just like resolved, got up, and was headlong into battle. Before you were. Patroclus died and is marching forward faster than you. You have to catch up.
Perhaps I was never the greatest of the Greeks. He picks up his spear. He runs at Zeus, and he says, "You know, you wouldn't last a day as a mortal." And he's going to try and stab Zeus. He's just feeling young and stupid and
What is your walking speed?
40.
Yeah, that just does it. So you round just on the other side of this fountain. You're like leaning into it as if going around a track, and you come in with the spear. Go ahead and give me that attack roll.
Oh my god. I'm so like jittery.
Oh, are we doing flanking?
Yeah.
So you have advantage because I'm flanking him.
Oh. Well, then I'll see if I do better than my 19 I just rolled. No. But the 19's real good. Plus, what's it, 6? So that's a 25 to hit?
Yeah,
Yes,
you do.
25 to hit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And when the spear makes contact and actually like hits, Patroclus can definitely see Achilles go like, ooh, that just really honest expression of I didn't think that this was actually going to make contact. All right. And we roll our damage. Okay. 11 on that strike.
Okay.
And then
Do your
I'm
holy
going to
shit.
add my
Your holy shit.
do the yeah. It's a radiant. I don't know if that's I rolled a 1 plus 3, 4 radiant damage.
Okay.
Probably not.
That's something.
And I have another attack.
Achilles.
I just what was it? It was 4 radiant. What was the one before it?
11 was the
Okay.
other damage.
Cute.
Yep, you're good. Achilles, when you hit and you shudder, through their ragged breathing, Hades is going to look through Zeus. Like, you don't see Hades looking at you, but he is talking to you. I would not have picked anyone else to protect my house. Have confidence when you fight, not arrogance, and you can do this.
Yes, sir. I take my second attack with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Onto the tray, please. That is going to be a 15.
We have
Hey, so that doesn't hit. However,
Inspiration.
Val has been
don't know
kind
if
enough
it's
to
enough.
provide a D6 of inspiration. Is that something you want to use right now?
Well, if you think that the D6 would be helpful, then I'll try the D8 first and see if my boyfriend's help. Well, you know what? I don't
All
like
right.
this D8. It's giving me a hard time. Let's do this.
I got you, babe. You can do this, babe.
I rolled a 6.
Yeah,
So
you absolutely hit.
yay. Thanks, babe. Oh,
all
yeah.
of the many Patrocluses blink. No,
So-
I'm just joking.
7 on the die plus 3 plus 2 is
12.
I know how to do math. 12 points of damage.
All right.
Spear almost glances off, and then thinking of how cool Patroclus just was, he redirects and pushes it in, and he says, "You know, even though I'm probably about to die, it's worth it."
There are few times when anyone is able to even slightly sting Zeus and his monstrous ego. So as
no.
you give him just the slightest cut down his arm, the golden ichor of the gods just trickling, just the slightest cut to acknowledge that you are immortal and he is a god and you drew blood. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Patroclus, can I see you from here?
Probably. I only have half cover.
He's gonna. Okay. He's just gonna look over and say, "We'll come back. It's all right."
I love you.
Okay.
I love you.
Now fight.
As Achilles lands that glancing blow to properly induct Zeus into this battle, Nike, you are watching the pieces move around the board. This is now your purview. What is a winning outcome? And I will, in fact, allow you to roll perception.
Okay. Yeah, I think she has a very sharp sigh from the start of the conversation, listening to the brothers bicker and recalling how Zeus once respected her words, but has long since forgotten who she even truly is. And I rolled an 18 or plus perception. I have a +6, so 24.
When Prometheus walked into the house of Hades and kicked this whole thing off, you were with Zeus. You were among his retinue. Do you remember what he said to you?
I remember him asking about Poseidon.
Do you think that there may be someone else here?
Immediately do think that. And I look at the fountain.
You see the depiction of the creation of horses, a thing that absolutely attributed to the god of the sea, Poseidon, and you see the water spilling out from the cracked fountain as it collects at your feet, spilling off the edge of that pavilion into the River Styx. And you see that water, though it is flowing ever so freely into the River Styx, it's getting higher. It was at your toes, getting up to your feet and at your ankles. It's a lot of water.
Well, it's no use hiding anymore, I suppose. I think in that moment of realization, she's going to do one thing. And she closes her eyes for a moment before they flutter back open and a golden light pours from them, as radiant and brilliant as the first dawn, as her wings flare and glittering, glowing light pours forth. And for 10 feet around her, she has this radiant light, so anything close to her is going to get damaged by radiant. And she turns to the fountain, slowly walking up just one step until she's into the breath of it. And I feel like I gotta clog this and see how he will do.
You hear a susurration of voice as his thoughts kind of slam into you like surf on a jetty as he's you're supposed to be with us. You're here for success, for winning. And you hear a desperation from a voice that has lost much of its compunction, much of its composure. Poseidon was one of the mighty amongst the pantheon in the Greek house. He was not in favor of trying to vie for the Romans, because the Romans, they don't care about ocean travel. They don't care about the god of the sea, a thing that is outside of their purview. He became just tempestuous, just a force, a thing with which a boogeyman to be scared of. And you can feel that presence coming forth from that fountain, bubbling up as a monument to what Poseidon has given to creation, but wishing he could still remain Poseidon. How much damage did you say you did?
Oh, just by walking in, there's 3 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
And I haven't done an action yet. That was a bonus action for my wings. So when I'm hearing the voices, her appearance is very stilled. And there's just a sad smile on her lips as she puts a hand on the effigies of the horses. And she just whispers, "I'm sorry, Poseidon, to be reduced to such a state that your own brother utilizes you. That you've forgotten that victory isn't just for yours or our gods. It's to those who are deserving, to those that know what they must do to earn it." And then I'm going to slash with my sword right across the mouth of this fountain so it stops pouring out.
Go ahead and give me, I guess you can either do a strength check, the DC of which will be fairly high, or you can just do an attack roll and hope that the damage crosses the threshold.
I think I'll do attack because it's slightly better.
Okay.
Yeah, with my +7 to an 18, that's 25.
Yeah, you absolutely hit this fountain. Go ahead and do damage.
Yeah. So that will be 6 total.
This is a marble fountain, and you are a god, but it's still stone, and you slash against it and unfortunately just don't cross the threshold.
Well, I technically have 2 attacks, so I'll just follow it up with a backslash.
And some bardic inspiration.
I do have bardic inspiration. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Hey, I will allow you to take back, and because we haven't used that D6 of inspiration.
Oh, we also have the D6 of inspiration.
Yes. You so kindly provided it before that.
Yes.
So you have a D8 or a D6 to add to your damage roll if you would so like.
All right, I will do D8 to the damage.
Okay.
So and that was for my previous damage, not the current attack.
Yes, that's for the previous damage.
So add additional 4.
I believe that's at 11.
No, it was 6 plus, it would be 10 for my previous damage.
Okay. Yes, so you just crossed the threshold. You slash at it, and you feel like a crack run through the throat of this stone horse. The water burbles, but it's still going. As it continues, the water continues to rise. Go ahead and make your second attack.
Okay. All right. That is also 18, so another 25.
Yeah. Go ahead and do damage. Roll your damage again.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Wonderful bounce. That is 10.
You slash it another time. The throat is so, there is clearly drippage of water that is just leaking out. You are so close to getting through. You are unfortunately just not quite there at enough to knock it off at the end. All right, so we have had People are okay right now, but things are going to get rough. So thank you, Azra, for donating a Revivify, because that
Thank
was
you.
Nike's turn. This is Poseidon's turn.
How about it not be? You can always say it's not.
So D6, 5 or a 6. Things are about to get a little spicy.
Get a little spicy?
It's a 1. It's a 1. It's a 1.
It's a 4.
Four.
Ah!
We're being
You
threatened by
feel-
dice.
You feel the determination of Poseidon. He is concentrating so hard on bringing himself back. As Poseidon, he wants to be Poseidon. But Neptune is still just ravaging what he can accomplish. And he's wild and frantic and this isn't right. We're not supposed to be like this. This isn't how it goes. He is unable to submerge or to emerge. So that is Hermes, your turn.
Quick question. In terms of the fountain, is it just like one thing spouting it, or is it just coming from whatever seeps there are in the area?
It seems that there is one central piece where the most of the water is burbling from. There's small jets here and there for decorative aesthetic features, but it seems like if you were trying to go that route, it's like a trickle, and it would take him much longer.
I think using his action, he's going to try to either like clog it or stop it and try to delay Poseidon's arrival, as he's going to use his action to try to do that there.
Okay, you can either do a strength athletics check to try and just break the fountain with your, pure strength, or you can make an attack roll and try and just break the fountain with your damage.
I'll try to attack it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so I'll do attack here. Does a 20 hit?
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead and roll damage. You have to beat the threshold.
That is that's a 4.
That does not beat the threshold. I believe we still have a D6 of inspiration on the board from Val, so you could try and roll for it. You would need a 6 to break through, but I will say it is busted. You can see the fissure along the throat. It's there. It just needs a little push, and it's whether you want to try for that, get that 6.
Well, I have a lot of attacks here, so I think I'm gonna roll another one before, because that's a 4,
Okay,
and I'm gonna need a
yeah.
6 to get there. So I'm gonna roll
Yeah,
again.
go for it.
That's a 10. To hit.
To hit? No, it's a fountain, so it's stationary. You can hit it.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage on it.
Oh my god. That's a 1. I'm gonna use my key point for my bonus action to do 2 more attacks on this damn thing. As I'm just wailing. Another 1. 1 more. And a 2.
Lock
so that's
in.
A 4. I am
Nike just
looking.
slowly
It's a
turns her
fountain.
head and then just looks towards the mortals and then back again and just
You watch as one of the 12, one who has a seat at the table in Olympus, is wailing away with noodle arms against this stationary horse.
It's got a -1 to strength, so it's pretty accurate. It's like I'm more of a fast guy. I'm more momentum. I can't momentum a freaking fountain.
and find a way.
Unfortunately, you are not able to break through. So is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Just move away with the rest of my movement as far away from Zeus as I can get.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
You sprint to the other side. I'll say you take cover on like the opposite end from Patroclus. You were kind of like half cover in amongst one of the shops. And then from there, we go top of the order, Hades.
I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
How far from the River Styx are me and my brother?
You are on the opposite side of the fountain. You would have to basically do like probably about 40 movement to get on the other side of the fountain, and then another like 10 to get into the river.
Okay, so we're more inland from the river. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That changes what I was going to do. You know, I am just going. You know, my brother has done damage to me. I am going to flurry of blows
Okay.
against my brother
Go for it.
for 3 attacks. You liked me last time when you gave me 2 nat 20s. Let's see if you like me again. Especially for this one. So that is 1 nat 20. A 23 and a 22.
Those all hits. Go ahead and do your first 2 attacks, and then we'll do the crit afterward.
Okay. So the first 2 attacks are so that's 11 damage. And that he is also, as I'm hitting him, he is getting pushed 5 feet back with each one. Because each hit due to Crusher, he gets pushed 5 feet.
Gotcha.
And I am pushing him toward.
Question.
Yeah.
He's huge.
Let me see. Let me read it. Oh, huge would be more than 1 size larger than me, probably, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay, never mind then. He doesn't get pushed because he's a brat.
You scored 1 critical hit, right?
Yep.
So when you deal damage to a creature when you have that hit, everything or attacks against them get advantage.
Mm-hmm. I know. So you all have advantage on Zeus until my next turn is over.
Baby.
Oh boy.
That is what I wanted if I could not push him.
I'm here to ruin his life now.
Do the fountain. Do the fountain. It's a really hard fountain. Do the fountain.
Okay, so the first
You
damage
worry
was
me,
11.
Hermes.
What was the second one?
Well, that was the first 2 together because I only have a D4.
Oh.
So it was
okay.
11 for the first 2 attacks.
Okay.
And then the nat 20. I like that. Oh, 10 damage. I rolled 2 4s.
Nice. There has been so many times where you have just wanted to drop the decorum, drop the ceremony, and drop every pretense that there was, and just punch that shithead until he stops talking. This is you getting that opportunity in spades.
It's literally it's punch. You never deserved that crown.
All right. That is your attack. Do you have any bonus action?
That was also my bonus action because I flurry of blows.
Okay. And do you have any movement that you want to do? Though if you do move, you're gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Is there anything that I can do? I don't think there's anything I don't want to take that attack of opportunity. So no. Yeah, no. I'm good.
All right. So, we're gonna go ahead. Hey, next in initiative, Skyfather.
Come on.
Bye, guys.
Bring it, baby
First-
brother.
First, let's see if he recharges.
No.
He gets to use his
Run
life.
away!
There are 2 people right in front of him, and he is very upset with both of them. So he is going to take a lightning bolt out of his pack and just throw it down at his feet with the force of the storms and the tearing of earth and everything. He is going to do, you know what? I will give you a fighting chance, and I will make sure that we do a proper number here.
Oh, we need a dex save for this, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
That is a dexterity save of 17.
Okay.
Oh,
It is-
this is for both Achilles and Hades.
Mhm. With the 17 on the die, that's a 19.
Achilles, what'd you end up getting?
Yeah, so you know how I have advantage? Well, I rolled an 11 twice, and that makes it a lucky number 13. So I think Achilles just knows that this is about to happen, and he just kind of
Hey, you have a D6 of inspiration.
We do have the
Take that D6 from Val. Take it.
Take it.
Do it.
Take it. It's yours.
A D6 from Hector. Oh my freaking. Okay, that's a 2.
So you're for saying it that way.
I know. I should have. My beloved Val, whom I love so much.
Val, we love you. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, that time I rolled a 6 when it didn't count. Dice jail.
Okay, so the total lightning damage is 58. So Hades, you take half damage, so that's 29.
Uh-huh.
Achilles, you did not save, but you have rage, so it's still 29.
I'm
The
down.
rage only works against piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you are super down.
way dead. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
I don't think it's enough to double run me though, because I have almost 70 hit points when I'm full.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
then
you're
you're
At
fine.
least I'm not permadead.
But I am down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down.
So both of your basically heavy hitters just took a lightning bolt from Zeus, and it was too much. And I will say this. You do have a revivify on the board. So you can either wait for the death save or you can do something about it right now.
Hey, Achilles. Get up and fight with your husband.
Okay, that's
Because
what the man wants.
the going down is not a going down for Hades. It is a passing out while standing up.
Okay, but how do I survive?
I would say, since Hades is bestowing it, Derryk, do you want to flavor this?
Yeah, I'll flavor it. As the lightning goes and ricochets across the ground, almost shattering the bricks beneath us, there is a verdant green that emanates from Hades' body and almost slithers across the ground. But that's not the only color that wraps around you. Hey, Patroclus. What color does your love for Achilles take when it is shown?
What a Connie question.
Vile. It is the color of grass, of picturesque, beautiful days in the mountains away from everyone, from expectation. It is green and verdant.
And these two spirals go around you. And in a bloom that is filled with the scent of pomegranates, you're protected from it, and you are brought back.
Awesome. Patrick, how much health does that put me at?
You know what? Take full health. It's a revivify. You're back.
Oh. Oh, excellent.
You are suddenly made painfully aware of your own mortality before you are saved in that last instance. You watch Hades slump as he is struggling with the immense stature of Zeus as he stands over him and bellows, I gave you the Underworld, and this is what you decide to do with it. If that's how we play, and that is going to be Patroclus, you are on the other side watching as Achilles nearly... In fact, Achilles was gone for a moment. You watched, and there was a brief flicker where Achilles was no more, and then there he is standing defiantly in front of the father of all gods.
Patroclus used to be a man of deep devotion to the gods. That died only moments before he died. And one of the highest of all of the gods in the great pantheon that he worshipped was, of course, Zeus, Lord of Olympus. He died having just disrespected the king of the Olympians by killing his son. And he did it in a flurry of rage, dressed as his beloved who just died. And he remembers that day vividly as from the many echoes of him, a white light forms in the center of their chest, not from their heart, but from a piercing that will never heal, as a shade, as a mortal, if he had his own body, a hole through his chest given to him by the son of this god. And from him, he speaks just the name Zeus. And ripping out of him is a bright light, an arrow made of sunlight, as I cast Psychic Lance on Zeus.
Absolutely. Is there a saving throw?
There is a saving throw. Let's see here. You make an intelligence saving throw.
Zeus is very wise, not very smart.
I know.
What's the save?
14.
I wish I could fudge this. Unfortunately, it's a 15.
I can fudge it. Silvery barbs.
Yeah.
Criminal.
Crimes.
Crime just happened.
You
We're fighting against Zeus. It's good to have crimes against him.
absolute demon. All right. I'm gonna re-roll.
It's like you shot Zeus in the kneecaps.
And with a grand total of 13,
Yeah!
doesn't quite get there.
It is an arrow of sunlight, but deep inside of it is malice and rage from injustice, from fury, from hatred of the gods, wrought by someone who gave everything to them, including his love, including the blood on the battlefield of Troy. He held the hand of soldiers that died from a war that these gods started. And the rage inside of that strikes him so hard that he is incapacitated until the start of my next turn. And he's also going to take 7d6 psychic damage.
Oh boy.
I love this spell.
Wow. Oh boy. Okay. 27 psychic damage to the god of gods.
27. Ow. Okay.
Oh my god, he can't take actions or
No,
reactions.
he's fucked. And for my bonus action,
Okay.
Get him!
I will
Jesus!
I will scream, Achilles! And send all of my love with every air that is never in my chest now, but has been there before, as bardic inspiration to Achilles.
Okay. I'm assuming you're staying put. You don't want to.
I'm hanging out. Me and my army of me.
Yeah,
And back to the pillar.
Achilles, that's you. Who almost died, who watched a god be humbled, and then watched another god be humbled. You get to just strike freely on this sky father who wobbles in front of you.
With a cry of war, of battlefield, Achilles takes his shield and slams his spear against it. 1, 2, 3. Your knee's giving you trouble, old man. And he is going to, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna run at Zeus and he's gonna slide and he's gonna try to get him because he's behind him in his Achilles tendon. I
You
really
have
hope I get this.
advantage on this.
Hey,
Oh my god.
yeah, you have advantage.
Okay, roll 1. Oh my god, in the fucking tray, please. An 11. Okay. Let's see. Let's do. What do you think, Hades? This feel good?
It feels great.
Yeah.
Mm,
Great.
Because it looks exactly like the one I was rolling.
Oh, that's cool. I got a 17 on that motherfucker.
Hit.
6 is 22 total. So that would be a D6 because my shield is out. 8 points of damage. And then for my radiant. Oh yeah. 8 points of damage.
A heavy hit. That you can see he is dazed, and so it's very easy for you to like clip the back of his leg, and he falters, not quite going down, but definitely this is unexpected to him, and he is struggling.
Now, if I have enough movement, I'm going to have a modicum of a brain cell and go after this fountain that everybody else was going after. Can I get to it?
Yes, because it's in the center of everything. So you pretty much, you just charge up. you know what? Just to keep things spicy, you're jumping up into a fountain and then charging through water. Give me an athletics check. It's going to be low. It's going to be just a 14.
Does having a swim speed help in this?
Oh,
It does because it's a fountain.
No
and
shit. My mommy is a sea nymph. I'm a Triton.
You
I'm not a man.
absolutely passed that athletics check. Easy.
I
no
got
problem.
Gale.
Got this dice. Oh, I think I get advantage on it because it's a strength check, which is great because I rolled a 4 on the first one. Come on, don't fail me, please don't fail me. I want to do this. Now we're talking 18 plus 6. Oh, you know what? A 4 plus 6 might have done it for the. I should have saved that, but whatever. Anyway, I do it.
You see them hacking at this horse's head, this dedication to one of Poseidon's prized possessions. And you actually, as you get closer in the water, because of your familial connection, you hear the wails as Poseidon tries once more to materialize, fighting against being his Roman counterpart, being forced into this role of being just a scary thing of which borders the Roman Empire. You hear him, "No, you're a hero. Why? Why would you? This is for us. We are the lords of the land. You have no right to interlude into this." And you force that voice out of your head as you grab either side, as Nike so astutely started the attack, weakening the stone. Hermes tried his best.
we love you for it, Hermes.
And you just grip a hold and wrench. You feel your pectorals and your biceps all rigid as you rock against this and twist, and you feel it resist, and then it cracks and the whole head comes away. Normal circumstances, a fountain, if you break off the spout, it just more fountain comes out. But there is something enchanted about this particular horse, this being, this depiction of Poseidon's creative zeal for the world. It almost, you feel that it not only kills us like this fountain, it kills a spark within the god himself, as you feel like an effort lessened. No! This is what I give you! As the plea just kind of rings out into the void. That is your turn and your movement. Do you have a bonus action? Or was that...
Oh, we'll say that my bonus action was to rage, actually, because I was unconscious for a moment.
That's true.
So
That was... okay. Thank you for clocking that. Okay. Nike.
Can I say something to him?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, you were afraid of my mother because the prophecy said that her child would be better than its father. But it looks like I was better than you anyway. Neptune. And he spits in the water.
Get his ass.
That is, hey, in maybe 15 turns, you might have to worry about Poseidon. All right.
Yeah, though I was like, I shouldn't do this.
He's still coming.
Nike, that thing, that threat that was rising, that you knew this would be how this fight ends, completely off the table. You are now free to move against whatever you like.
All right. Nike looks to Achilles now that they have joined, and she gives a solid nod. I guess gods have been fighting for the faith of mortals, that many of them forgot to have faith in them. I do have faith in you, Achilles. Just remember yourself. And then she very confidently turns and strides towards Zeus, pulling out her sword and her dagger. And he's incapacitated, so she's going to go to town.
And attacks have advantage. You're welcome.
Yeah.
I knew a door was opening.
All right. So first sword swing as she grinds, just very swiftly, sort of kicking up sparks in water. That is a 21 to hit.
That absolutely hits.
Oh, that went really cock. There we go. You think I remember my bonuses by now? 9. Oh, plus my radiant. So standard slashing is 9. He got 6 radiant total because I entered his space, so he gets 3 for my radiant glow, and then an additional
right.
3 because my attack should also have radiant on them.
So 9 plus 3 plus 3?
Yeah. So
Okay,
9 standard damage, 6 radiant, just in case you have to do any resistance if he
you're
hasn't.
good.
Okay.
Thank you, but you're good. Okay. He's not quite at the end, but you have laid a series of blows on a very hefty god. So keep it going.
All right. Let's switch it up. You know what? Let's roll my 2 golden ones.
You got this.
Oh, good thing advantage, because one of those was a 1, but the other one, 13 plus stuffs, 9. 21? Did I have that right?
Yeah,
No.
that hits.
Yeah. Okay. So she does that kick up swing and then comes back for a cross slash. And on the cross slash, she does 8 slashing and a 3 radiant.
Wait, do that again?
8 slashing, 3 radiant. So 11 total.
Gotcha.
And you know what? Action surge. Let's just go all out. He's here. He's down. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fight. You just use it all. Huh. Alright, well. Maybe I was getting too much momentum because it was a 5 and a 4, and I'm pretty sure 14 doesn't hit.
Not quite. You usually composed and a logical force on the battlefield. When you do engage, you do so with purpose and drive. The first couple hits, you have that desire locked in your head, and you can see exactly what you're trying to achieve. And that last one, you just let yourself get a little carried away. You let a little bit of mortality slip in, and you slash and just he has enough of whereabouts to kind of lean away from the hit, even though he's so out of it, so absolutely bewildered. And he looks down at you.
I have one more.
He looks down at you and he says, "You would betray your victory to that runt of a brother?"
She's not going to honor him with any words. She just stares at him and swings her sword. And with a 19 rolled, that's a critical hit for me, so.
Nike said, "Shut your mouth."
Fucking obsessed with her.
Yeah. So 4 plus 4 plus 4, 8, 12 plus 3 of radiant. So that is 15 points of slashing damage. as just silently, almost with a feeling of trying to force him to remember that time that she stood with him as the last one standing in the final battle of Titan Wars. She brings her sword around and just scrapes it all up his ankle.
You see him flecked with gold, his own blood pouring all over from multiple wounds, some fairly grievous, including the one you just gave him. He is at a bad place. However, he still has enough strength in him that he's still standing. Hermes, what would you like to do?
I think Hermes, seeing the fountain go down, is going to say things but keeps it to himself. At this point, locks eyes with Zeus and once again goes into that running speed as he takes off the sort of cloak he has on and sort of sharpens his hat as he's going to really unleash hell on this guy as he just goes off with the ground itself kicking off as he runs. So I'm going to make a bunch of attacks here on him. The first attack is... I got a 19 to hit.
You absolutely hit.
Fantastic. Now this is with... what do we call it? Sneak attack damage that I have. So, not 2.
Oh my goodness.
That was the wrong dice.
Because you have advantage.
Yeah. So that first damage there is going to be 11 points. Then I'm going to roll my second attack here. It's a 19 and a 10. So 19 plus 5, which is 24 to hit.
You absolutely hit.
With that, that's going to be... That next hit is going to be 9 points of damage. And then bonus action Fury of Blows to do 2 more attacks. As he's just...
Melee!
going back and forth.
Oh, Hades is missing this.
Look what I did! We didn't see it, didn't count. The next attack is 24 to hit again. So that's going to
you
be...
absolutely hit.
11 points of damage for that one there.
Oh my gosh. He
And
is
then this...
looking so rough.
Last attack is going to be a 22 to hit. And that's going to
absolutely.
be for... 9 points of damage.
You see a god just absolutely bewildered in front of you. Blood, ichor running down his face. Hermes, I gave you a seat at the table. Why?
I don't have to answer to you, pathetic little man.
Yes!
He is so close. Is there anything else you can do?
I think that is it, because it's my action, bonus action, and I am going to run away, going, oh my god, I just said that, and just run backwards.
Okay. What that means is that it's Hades' turn, and Hades needs to make a death saving throw.
Come on, man.
Everybody kiss the sing die.
Nike blesses you.
Love you, baby girl.
Come on, baby girl.
Bless!
That is a natural 20.
Finish him! Get him!
Rise!
Break him low!
We summon.
After the series of stabs and maneuvers by Achilles, running off to take care of Poseidon, and then Nike coming in, determination and absolute crystal clear hits. Hermes standing up to be not just one of the gods, but to be Hermes of the gods. You Hades, rise to your feet. You have action, bonus action, all for you, and Zeus is in a bad way.
Achilles hits his spear against his shield once, twice, 3 times, keeps going.
Patroclus does the same.
Hello, brother. You hear that? That's a war cry from me. And I'm going to spend a key point to flurry of blows. And I am going to aim every single hit at the center of his chest, in his sternum. What the fuck? Okay. 1 nat 20, a 19, and a dirty 20.
So I think all the Greek gods are just like, we want to see this happen because it needs to happen. So
Oh,
you
wait.
take Zeus.
That was
You
that
didn't
was
pay
the
me
fir-
my last
he's-
paycheck.
It's not the end of my turn. I still have advantage on this. I get to re-roll the 2 other ones.
Do it. Do
Hey,
it.
let's just see.
I got another nat 20.
We're going to need to get you a dice camera for the excitement.
He
Fucking
can't be
Christ.
alive at this point. If
I'm
he's
going to
alive-
be so screwed in all my other games.
I know, we are taking all of your good.
Oh my god. Okay. So that's 2 nat 20s and a dirty 20.
And with 3 hit points left, please tell me how this absolutely finishes Zeus.
I think there's been a rage to Hades this entire time. The entire time they've been going through this. This is not rage. This is something that Hades has felt and needed for millennia. Hades walks forward, and the last punch is cocked back and held as he takes Zeus's chin and forces him to look at him. You, again, have the audacity to disrespect me in my realm, the one that you tricked me into, by the way, and cause the downfall of our people, and for my wife to disappear and to leave yours alone. I hope you enjoy the end in the eternal darkness as my fist goes through his chest.
Zeus, Jupiter, Skyfather, King of the Gods. None of those titles matter because what he is now is dead. He, with that last thundering blow, loses whatever tether he had to this shade and is completely vanquished from this realm. And you are left in the pavilion, winners of this match. And I think that is where we're going to end this session today. Thank you, everyone. This has been incredible. I have been Patrick, your game master. I am on Blue Sky. Go find me. It'll be fun. My pronouns are he, him. And I'm going to throw it over to hold on.
It was so exciting. We have to remember how we do this.
I'm a real person. I'm a real person.
Chris. I'm going to throw it over to Chris.
Hi, everyone. I was your resident Hermes for these preceding evenings. You can find me mostly on Blue Sky at VO Cologne. That's COLON. And on my channel, Taylor Tales, where we got a bunch of shows and stuff that we got coming out. We got one coming up soon. And we're getting ready to announce everything and all that. So you can check that stuff out there at Tales at that act. But beyond that, I'll hand it off to Lina.
Hello. Thank you to everyone for being so amazing and being here for this amazingness. I'm Lina. My pronouns are she, her. I've been playing the gayest of the gays, Achilles, whose pronouns are he, him. You can find me on the internet at Lina Fisser. And I'm going to use the rest of my time to double plug Lori's house, which you should definitely check out, and
Yes.
The Home We Remember, which you should check out. And then I'm going to pass to Natalie, our wonderful victory.
Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Natalie. She, her, and I, or she, they, and I was playing Nike. She is Nike. Our wonderful hot goddess here. Very happy to support her mortals and see them through, as well as her fellow gods and the lessons we shall learn. You can find me everywhere on the internet with Ghost Candle, and I am currently. You can find me here. This is what I'm doing for now, but follow me to see what I'm up to next if anything else happens to come up. And I'll throw it to Derryk.
Hello, everybody. I'm Derryk. I use they, ze, and he pronouns, and I've been your Lord of the Underworld, Hades, who uses he, they pronouns. You can find me out on the interwebs under the at of Derryk Does RP. That's DERRYK DOESRP. Or roleplay. If I couldn't get the RP, we play TTRPGs. I'm not spelling roleplay for you. Or you can find me under the guise of Queers and Spears, which is my own personal AP, where I throw rocks at my players and see what they do with them. There's a lot of very fun series coming out soon around there, so keep an eye on our social medias for that. And I'm also gonna plug Lori's house because it needs to be plugged more often, because it's amazing. And I'm going to pass it over to the one and only Patroclus, Kai.
Thank you so much. Hi everyone, I'm Kai. I use he, they, and she pronouns. You can find me everywhere as Estella Van Ladris. I am a streamer, TTRPG performer, game designer, cultural consultant. I wear so many hats, it's silly. And one of the biggest hats that I have been wearing this week is I was the original architect and thus the game master, which is the game master role, for Lori's House, a actual play using The Home We Remember, a forthcoming system that drops tomorrow from Frivolous Bear Studios. You can buy the 40-page, full-color, full-art Ashcan, which is our kind of prototype version of the game. You can buy that tomorrow over at Frivolous Bear Studios, or you can check out Tender Vicious Studios, the actual people who wrote the game, and we have lots of information on both places where you can go and check out the game. I was the architect for Lori's House and the architect writer for The Home We Remember, so you can see also how I think about time loops. So The Home We Remember is a tarot-based lyric game about exploring imperfect memory and identity in community, and the whole thing cycles around a moment of tragedy, and so that is the role of the architect, is to build that tragedy and then make it a place for the player characters to explore their memories. So it is a beautiful game. There's a lot of love in it, and I wrote it with some amazing people. So you can check that out tomorrow. You can also go over to my channel, Estella Van Ladris, here on Twitch tomorrow, where I'm going to be hosting a Q&A to celebrate my 6-month affiliate anniversary as a Twitch streamer. Well, I will answer your questions about costuming, TTRPGs, and probably a bunch of silly little guy questions too while I'm at it. So that's at 3 p.m. tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, I'll be over at Happy Jack's RPG for more Road to Nowhere, which is an Electric State actual play. Back on my channel on Wednesday to play more Fallout New Vegas, because we love Fallout on this channel. At 1 p.m., not my usual 3 p.m., I got some other projects going on in the background that need some of my time. And then, of course, we'll be back here on Sunday for more of this amazing story. And with that, I'll give it to Patrick to kind of play us out.
Yeah, so thank you, everyone. A lot happened. Wow. Thank you for being with us on this wild trip. We will be back here same time next week, and we can't wait to see you there.
We're going to rate in at the end of this, so everyone stay tuned. Thank you so much. Have a great night.